The debate between the way of heaven and the way of man. Argument. To align with the way of heaven, when disputes arise, we should pursue peace, mutual assistance, and win-win outcomes to achieve rapid and shared development, enhance humanity's overall transportation, communication, and resource development capabilities, and enter and explore the universe's resources as soon as possible. The weak should unite by strengthening communication, exchange, transportation, and mutual assistance among all citizens, and pursue universal openness, fairness, justice, democracy, the rule of law, equality, WTO, international law, etc. Discussion. Humanity is determined by your own self-interest. 1. Some use fame and fortune to influence the interests of elites. 2. Merchants use bribery to influence the interests of bureaucrats. 3. The powerful use methods to exploit the weak. 4. The weak unite through effective means of communication, exchange, transportation, and mutual assistance. Monopolists want to monopolize everything and divide and disintegrate all resistance. Peasant uprisings in Chinese history were all driven by selfishness and self-interest, either being divided and disintegrated by the sugar-coated bullets of the monopolistic ruling group, or being divided, surrounded, and defeated one by one. Therefore, for 5,000 years, we have been trapped in a cycle of repetition. Dynastic changes have become increasingly rapid, and everyone lives in fear. Internal strife is immense. Therefore, we should pursue openness, fairness, justice, democracy, the rule of law, equality, WTO, international law, etc. This aligns with the natural order, seeking peace, mutual assistance, mutual benefit, and win-win outcomes, leading to rapid development and expansion to explore the universe's resources. Conversely, monopolizing resources and exercising dictatorial power are confined to selfishness and self-interest, violating human principles, leading to everyone living in fear. Internal strife is immense, and it goes against the natural order. Examples include World War I, World War II, the Russia-Ukraine conflict, and the Iran-Israel conflict in the Middle East, etc. The way of heaven primarily refers to the natural laws governing the operation of all things in the universe, manifested as a balance of diminishing the surplus and supplementing the deficiency, and the characteristic of benefiting without harming. In other words, natural laws regulate surplus and deficit, nourishing all things. It contrasts with the way of man in human society, diminishing the deficiency to give to the surplus, admonishing people to emulate the way of heaven. Achieving harmony with nature through fairness, dedication, and non-contention, thus achieving personal cultivation and a balanced society. The core essence of the way of heaven. Diminishing the surplus and supplementing the deficiency. Like drawing a bow and shooting an arrow, the bow presses down on the high point and raises up on the low point. Reducing the surplus and supplementing the deficiency to achieve balance. Benefiting without harming. Benefiting all things without harming them is the fundamental principle of all growth. Cyclical recurrence. Like the alternation of day and night and the cycle of the seasons, it reflects the dynamic balance of nature. Comparison between the way of heaven and the way of man. The way of heaven, the law of nature, diminishing the surplus and supplementing the deficiency, benefiting without harming. The way of man, the law of human society, often diminishing the deficiency to give to the surplus, leading to wealth disparity, such as the Matthew effect. The way of the sage, emulating the way of heaven, acting without seeking profit or claiming credit, is the path to achieving harmony between heaven and man. Applications and implications. Social governance. Rulers should emulate the way of heaven, regulating the distribution of social wealth and reducing inequality. Encouraging monopolies, authoritarianism, and unhealthy practices violates the way of heaven. Personal cultivation encourages people to be selfless, kind, and not competitive with other things, thereby achieving long-term development.